April is almost over, and that means that Halloween is just around the corner. Or at least it's down the bottom of a very sinister looking alleyway at least. So prepare to get some unseasonal scares in with Xbox's Un-Halloween horror sale. As the playground rhyme goes, girls go to Mars because they're superstars, and boys go to Jupiter to get thrown into a maximum security prison and attacked by hideous monsters. Well, at least boys named Jacob Lee do. The Callisto Protocol is an intense survival horror game where you'll have to fight tooth and nail to stay alive. It's got meaty melee combat, grungy gunfights, and some especially gnarly gore, so probably not one to play while you're having your din-dins. In saying that, all of that nasty stuff does look kinda sublime, especially if you're taking advantage of the Xbox Series X's ray tracing effects to watch your trail of destruction glitter in the moonlight. So grab the Callisto Protocol for 40% off in this week's sale and prepare to get your hands dirty. I've noticed lately that there is something oddly compelling about taking something cute and making it creepy, which might be why Cult of the Lamb has such a dark hold over us. Playing as the cutest little cartoon sheep, your job here is to travel a randomly generated world and talk as many of your fuzzy forest friends as possible into joining your demonic cult. Oh, it's just all good, wholesome fun, and there's even more of it now thanks to the free Relic of the Old Faith update, which adds new challenges, new enemies, and charming new ways to keep your followers in line. Check them out now by picking up Cult of the Lamb for 35% off. In case you've forgotten, we've got a brand new Amnesia game called The Bunker coming straight to Xbox Game Pass on the 16th of May. So now would probably be a great time to refresh your memory by playing through the original collection. A desolate castle that's not quite as empty as it appears, an infernal machine with 2 children trapped inside, a dungeon designed for grueling psychological tests. Every single one of these chilling first-person adventures drops the player into some horrendous situation and challenges them to make it out without losing their mind. Good luck with that. Reckon you can handle the pressure though? Well, grab the Amnesia Collection on Xbox or PC Game Pass, or you could take advantage of this week's 80% discount. Sorry, what game were we just talking about? Reaping souls is a pretty morbid way to make a living, but you know what? In this economy, you really have to just take what you can get. Which is exactly how our feathery friend in Death's Door ends up on an epic, giant slaying quest. The combat here is fast and fluid, especially if you're playing in 60 FPS on the Xbox Series X or S, and there are a variety of weapons to master as you cut down one giant monster after another. With its eerie atmosphere, painterly art style, and wry sense of humour, Death's Door has a really unique feel to it. So make sure you pick it up for half price in this week's sale, or just nab it off of Xbox or PC Game Pass. So clever. Oh yeah, and that's not even the only trip to the underworld we're making this week. One of the most critically acclaimed games of recent years, Hades is a thrilling roguelike that lets you wield the power of the gods as you battle your way up from the depths of hell to join the land of the living. But as well as being one of the slickest action games ever made, Hades is basically a super-powered soap opera full of richly written characters who you'll have an absolute blast getting to know. Well, except Theseus, that guy sucks. As we continue to play jump rope with the line between the living and the dead, why don't we head over to the medium, where you can actually see both realms on screen at the same time. It is such a cool effect. Playing as a woman capable of moving between our world and the spirit realm, the medium opens up all kinds of fascinating gameplay possibilities by letting you explore both realities at the same time. It's kind of trippy, but it makes for some ingenious puzzles and also provides some gloriously hellish visuals with ray-traced reflections on the Xbox Series X that are sure to keep you looking over your shoulder. But if you got the stomach for it, the medium is now 40% off. He's back. Sam Barlow returns with another FMV thriller, this time about an actress who mysteriously vanishes. The only remaining trace of her is found in the 3 unreleased movies she starred in and a handful of interview footage. Can you piece her life story back together from these ghostly images? Immortality serves up another enticing mystery, with each new clue you unearth pointing to an even deeper narrative. Seriously, you're not going to see it coming. True crime fans will love picking through the evidence in this twisty thriller, and they can do so for 25% off this week or just by picking up Immortality from the Xbox or PC Game Pass libraries. Okay, rounding out our spine-tingling un-Halloween sale, we've got a supersized helping of survival horror with the Don't Starve Mega Pack. This creepily compelling game drops you down into a randomly generated world and leaves you to fend for yourself. I say randomly generated, but it guaranteeably isn't generating anything nice. Just a whole load of slithering tentacles, angry birds, and evil trees, along with a whole bunch of other deadly stuff. Great. Fortunately though, the Mega Pack also includes Don't Starve Together, so you can at least tag in another player to suffer alongside you. And all for 50% off too. Alright, moving away from the spooky stuff, it's time to put on your reading glasses and pull on your most stylish black turtleneck for the Tom Clancy franchise sale. And where else could we possibly start but with the sneaky king of stealth gaming, Sam Fisher. He's kind of spooky though. In Splinter Cell Blacklist, Fisher will be taking on a terrorist cell known as the Engineer. Not a very scary name, I suppose, but they seem like a bad bunch. And if you're a bit too jumpy for a full stealth game experience, then don't worry, because Blacklist also allows you to take a more aggressive approach, if you like. However you want to play it though, this classic Splinter Cell title is now 70% off. For a slightly more modern feel, how about the massively successful online shooter Rainbow Six Siege? Play as over 60 unique operators using their very particular set of skills to outwit the opposition and win the game. With 7 years of content rolled in, the Operator Edition provides you with more tactical options than ever before. Of course, these elite operators always have the most cutting-edge gear at their disposal, including a smooth 120 FPS frame rate on Xbox Series X and S to help players nail those precise maneuvers. So pick up Rainbow Six Siege now for half price, or just grab it off of Xbox or PC Game Pass. But if, like me, you love your tactical shooters with a little more sci-fi razzle-dazzle, Rainbow Six Extraction might be more your style. There's no time for PvP infighting this time round because Team Rainbow have got bigger fish to fry. An alien parasite has come to Earth and made a right mess of things. Typical. Fortunately, all those tactical maneuvers and high-tech gadgets come in quite handy against this lot too. Now 70% off, Rainbow Six Extraction is the perfect game to test your tactical abilities in a whole new way. Finally, we've got the Division 2 Warlords of New York edition, where it's safe to say the Big Apple ain't looking so shiny. Including both the original Washington set game and the New York expansion, this online action RPG sees you fighting your way through a war-torn dystopia. With gangs of marauders vying for control of the cities, it's up to you and your elite band of civilian agents to try and maintain order. Or at least something comparable to order. Order light, if you will. Featuring gorgeous 4K 60 visuals on the Xbox Series X, the total collapse of civilization never looks so good. Check it out for yourself with this 70% discount. Between Tom Clancy's page-turning tales and all of these spooky stories, Xbox gamers are gonna have plenty to keep them busy this week. So enjoy all the games, and we'll see you next time. Bye!